Hey guys, what's up? My name is Melinda Brooke and welcome back to my channel. If you're new or if you aren't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to come join my big crazy family. So, accessories are a major part of fashion and style, and bags are one of the best accessories that you can have, in my opinion. One bag that I'm always being asked about is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. So today I decided that I'm going to be giving you guys my full review on this bag. I'm going to give you guys the pros and cons, tell you whether or not I think it's worth it to buy if you're thinking about buying it or looking into it. And I'm also going to give you some tips on how you can help maintain the bag so that it lasts you forever and ever. So if you guys want a little bit more insight on the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, then make sure to keep on watching and let's cue the intro music. So I have the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the GM size. I will explain why I chose the GM size in a minute, but you can either get the GM size, which is the largest, the MM, which is the medium, or the PM, which is the smallest size. You also have 3 different options for your canvas. I have the bean style, which as you can see is just the light brown and dark brown checkered with Louis Vuitton imprinted in some of the boxes. Or you can also get it in the monogram or in the Asher print, which is the white checkered option, or you can also have customized bags, but those you pay a little bit more money for because they are customized. I want to show you guys what the bag looks like really quick before I really get into my review. So as you can see, it is a light brown, dark brown checkered design, and Louis Vuitton is written in some of the squares all throughout the bag, and they're scattered. And the inside of it is red. It has these dark brown leather straps on the end to help you make the bag smaller if you would like. It also has the same dark brown leather straps. It has this clip that you can use to close the bag right here. Then it has a pocket, and it also has this little hook right here where you can hook keys or the mini clutch that comes with the bag. The mini clutch is the same print. It also has the red inside with a little fold, and if you wanted to attach it, you would just declamp the bag from itself onto the actual clipping in the bag. So a lot of people ask me why I chose to go with the GM instead of the MM bag, considering the fact that it is quite big. As you can see, there's a picture for you right there of what it looks like on my actual body. And there's a couple different reasons for this. When I went to the store to buy it, I actually did try on both the MM and the GM, and I like the size of the MM bag. However, I loved that the GM just had so much more space. It actually does fit my laptop very comfortably, which I have the MacBook Pro 15-inch, which is the largest size you can have. I didn't like the way the MM bag looked when you folded in the sides of the bag, whereas the Louis Vuitton GM, yes, it's very large in shape, but you can also fold in the sides to make it smaller, and it still looks nice. I still like the way this looks on my body, on my arm, when I'm walking around with it. The reason I decided to go with the bean style print is, one, I had always really been drawn to the bean style. I like the deepness of it. I think it looks super chic, and I love the red interior. I was torn when I was in the store between the bean and the monogram, but I do know that with the monogram, the straps and the side straps are a light tan, and over time that tan does discolor a little bit, and I knew that would bother me, and I don't have that problem when it comes to the bean style. So getting into the pros of the bag is extremely large. I mean, it literally is Neverfull. It has the perfect name. The only time I really think I do fill this bag to the tippy top is when I'm traveling. But that brings me to my second point. It is the perfect travel bag. I love traveling with this bag. I mean, me personally, when I'm traveling, I need to have a lot of stuff with me when I'm on the plane, but also I don't like to just be always going into my carry-on because it sits over top, whereas my purse is just right underneath my feet. I have a organizer inside. This organizer does not come with the bag. I did buy it separately, which is really nice when you're traveling and you don't really have time to look for things and you can just find things super quickly. But also it looks chic. It's a nice bag, and I don't know about you guys, but when I travel, even if I'm wearing leggings and a sweatshirt, which I usually am, I do like to still look nice, so this bag just kind of helps elevate my look, honestly. The third pro is that you can just throw all your stuff inside, close up the sides, and go on with your day. You don't have to worry about not being able to fit anything or take something along with you because it is so big. What I really like to do when I don't have a lot of stuff to carry is take out my organizer and then just carry it like this, which I think is super nice. And it's also a very lightweight bag. That is another pro. The bag is extremely light. Like, you would not expect it to be so light, which is really nice because it's not really gonna kill your shoulder. And for like an everyday bag, just having your essentials in the bag, it does look very nice when you're carrying it. And the sides are folded in like this. But if you want, you can also open up the bag, put the organizer in, and just wear it as the normal big bag. So the pro is that you get to wear it two different ways and it kind of looks like two different bags. Another pro about the bag is that it's just simply a classic bag. When you or anybody really thinks Louis Vuitton, they think of two bags in my opinion, either the Speedy bag or the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. And that just means that this bag is always going to be in style and you're going to be able to use it for years and years. And that was a major part of why I bought the bag. I don't know about you guys, but for me, when it comes to spending my money, I would rather spend more money on something that's gonna last me many more years and I know I'm going to be able to use longer, than spend less money on something that might break super easily or I might have to replace in a couple months or a year or two. Another major plus is that the bag comes with a little clutch attachment. Now, all of the Louis Vuitton Neverfulls, regardless of the size or canvas that you get, comes with the little clutch attachment. And these are super, super lovely. I mean, it's like you're getting two bags for one. It does come attached, like I showed you, to the little clip inside, which is super nice for when you're traveling because I put any valuable things like my passport, maybe my chargers, my phone, or just little things that I don't want to get lost in the bag, like say chapstick or gum or things like that. And when it attaches to the inside of your bag, nobody can take it because you'll feel the pull. But the other great thing about having it is that you can detach it from the bag, attach it to itself, and then you have a little clutch bag. And I love to use this little clutch when I go out to a fancy dinner or maybe to a wedding with an outfit, or when I just don't need to carry a lot of things other than like my wallet or my phone. I do want to show you what it does fit inside just so you guys can see. So I'm going to put my phone, which is the iPhone XS Max. Then I can fit a pack of gum. I have a little mirror. I have my little Louis Vuitton keychain wallet. I have a chapstick and a lipstick. And I also have a to-go perfume. As you can see, it does fit a lot more than you would expect. So I do really love to use the clutch. So moving on to the cons, it does get kind of heavy, which is only natural for any bag when you fill it up to the top with a bunch of stuff. And since the straps are pretty thin, it can hurt your arm sometimes since it's digging into your arm. Another con would be that it doesn't have a zipper closing, it only has this clasp. So as you can see, the bag is still open. I mean, you can easily grab something from inside. So you do have to be very weary of like someone trying to stick their hand in and take something. The nice thing is that it is a very deep bag. Even my organizer only comes up to about 3/4 of the way. So if someone were to try to stick their hand in and reach, you would probably feel it, you know. You also have the option to close the bag to help kind of secure and make sure that no one's gonna steal anything from it. When it is full to the top and I'm traveling, I will usually only close the back side of the bag because I will have the front bag in my peripheral vision, so I will know if someone's trying to take anything from the front, but at least this way I know that no one can reach their hand in from the back in case I'm not paying attention. The Neverfulls are a more casual bag, so that kind of stinks when it comes to picking out outfits and pairing it with outfits because it's just either too big or it's too casual and it doesn't really go. But again, like I said, I like to use the clutch bag for when it comes to certain occasions like a wedding. The bag being so big and being full all the time does eventually lose its shape. And that kind of gets really frustrating because you're paying so much money for a bag and it's just gonna lose its shape. Which I do understand that, and it is super frustrating, but it's only natural that it's gonna lose its shape. You can't really do much about that. But a tip for when you are trying to keep your bags form, the organizer that I have does really help with that, since it does come 3/4 of the way up. Keeping with the shape of the bag, over time, the bag itself, the bottom will start drooping like this. And that's just natural when you're constantly throwing a bunch of things inside and it being so heavy. But a trick is that you can buy an insert for your bag that fits the bottom of the bag and just makes it nice and sturdy. And you can get these bottom inserts on Amazon for literally like $5–10 on Amazon. So after looking at both the pros and the cons and owning the bag for I think almost 2 years now, I honestly would say that it is one of the best investments that I have made. I do think that for everyone it's always different whether or not it's worth it or not. I think if you're on the fence about it and you find that you have more pros than cons, go ahead, buy the bag. You will definitely get your money's worth out of it. But if it doesn't make sense for you, then don't buy it, because you can save that money and put it towards a different bag or something else that you might need or want more and will get more use out of it. So that is all I have for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM bag. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any other videos you would like me to do. If you aren't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and come join my big crazy family, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.